pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Ooh. So that's how I gotta get my shit up.
Afternoon ball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red. Blackmon, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Corey Ray, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2.
The count's full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Reined in, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Digging in now, Donnie Walton, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Jesse Winker. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Two-way.
Winker.
From the stretch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here you go.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Too much of that corner, man. He too much.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have the knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
2 down here.
Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Red Sox striding into the box, Michael Papierski. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Plays that first here.
And now pitch on the way.
2-2-2.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Are you couldn't catch that, bro? Get the ground out right here.
Into the box, Colin Moran, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 287 the average coming in. 7 homers and 34 driven in. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
No runner, cut it.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Vinson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. The tag, and they got him in third. It's a double play.
Don't try that, boy.
Digging in, Christopher Cespedes. He's been a major factor in the series with 4 hits and 6 RBIs. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-1 the count. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's
3 balls out here. Got some defense though.
The second base.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike. That's ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
Yeah, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Pitch popped up. Henderson waits on it. 1 down.
Work our way up out this year.
Striding in once again, Donnie Walton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Hold up on the ground. Let's go right here. That's a ball.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Noisy, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Barehanded at his ankles. Not in time.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Hit in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the 3rd, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Michael Papierski. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball 1.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Hey, we got no outs.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colin Moran. He reached on a single in his first try. Out in front of it, strike one. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson Williams is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth, and in to hit next the speedy Billy McKinney. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
So now to the plate, Christopher Cespedes, and he'll get under it. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Ray. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Got no one.
Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ready now, Donnie Walton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
So we got him swinging. Donnie Walton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right. Leading off the inning, Ernie Woodruff. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Michael Papierski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a high strike there, 0-1. No runs on 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1.
1 down. 1 down.
And he misses 2-1. Called
what the hell
strike
are y'all
2.
doing? Always nothing.
The 2-2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Colin Moran will be next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thompson Williams is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Colin Moran.
Here you go now. Let's go.
He's set. Here it comes. No runs on 6 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
Ball, that's out.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Billy McKinney. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1.
McKinney.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, no outs here.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
The 1-1 home. Squared that one up just a little late. And 2-2. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Christopher Cespedes waits on deck. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. In now, Sheldon Noisy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Here we go. Right now. Come on, guys.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, we need that.
Ready for another shot now, Corey Ray. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Lifted in the air to center. Thompson Williams is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Nino Cora has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-0 the final score today. The Baltimore Orioles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Blackmon. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch of a great pitcher's duel is coming up next. Jesus Castillo, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something if he continues to do that.
Out, 3.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Hutchison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Toronto, the designated hitter, Daniel Hutchison.
Come on, fellas, let's go. We got no outs.
Pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Fouled away.
Hey, now, we got one. We got one.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here now the 2-2. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game. And if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out. This guy's going to do some major damage.
Rowdy Tellez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. No outs, nobody on. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Hey, nobody away.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Meadows playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the first round back in the swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Skied into straightaway right.
You got ball. You got ball.
Benson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Stepping up now, Jared Kelenic. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. In there, 0-1.
Hey, now we've got two.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs.
Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
The catcher.
First pitch on its way.
Going out now.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Jansen is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Eduardo Garcia comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
One down.
Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding forward now is the DH, Daniel Hutchison. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
3-0 to him now.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
Now the pitch. That's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted into center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Nick Solak. Now that's popped up. Blackmon over to his left. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there's one away now. In now, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's quickly 0-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Hey, 1 out here. We got 1.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rowdy Tellez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that misses ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-1 home. Fly ball to straightaway left.
Ball.
Baddoo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So stepping in, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, nobody on.
Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Plays a 1 here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Thompson Williams will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first down. So digging in now, Jared Kelnick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going to whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Daniel Hutchison stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
3-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that... Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Solak.
Hey, nobody out now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, come on now, guys.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Popped him up. O'Hearn is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Yordan Alvarez becomes out number 2 this inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Ruiz is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Henderson backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Now batting, right fielder.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Austin Meadows is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
We got one out here.
And he falls behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
And it's a 4-3.
A manager admonishes his pitching staff for giving away too many free bases.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, Nick Lodolo, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
No runner, no runner.
And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Wander Franco stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Come on, guys, let's go.
0-1, here it comes. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Martin, the runner at third with no outs. On the ground to third.
Why you ain't go home with that shit, bro?
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Franz Bulger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Here comes the first pitch.
The first baseman. Set. 0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Next up for Detroit, Hunter Bishop. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
Bishop.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Hunter Bishop becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Jake Shiner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
So he sets him down swinging. Jake Shiner becomes out number 2 this inning. Steele Walker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
All right, come on now.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Hey, 2 away now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Jeffrey Ramos, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Way to get dirty. Got him. Now at the plate, Ryan Benjamin. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now batting, Steven Martin. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they breeze. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Wander Franco. Ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2. I got the count 1-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Benson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. At the plate, Franz Bulger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Striding in, Seth Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. To the plate now, Hunter Bishop, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out.
Look at the diving stop and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Jake Shiner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hard liner to center field. Baddoo is there, and he has it for the first out. Now in the box, Steele Walker. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. A leap, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Jeffrey Ramos is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
No runner, cut it.
He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Benjamin, a 27-year-old, he was a first-round pick during the 2026 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Steven Martin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And, oh, this one drops. Line hard. The next 0-2. And he pops it up. Ruiz in foul ground, and this will land foul.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
So he got him swinging. Steven Martin becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Wander Franco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone. And that one had some extra distance.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the Jorge Lopez enters to do the pitching.
Well, they've taken care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set. And making it look easy, too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance.
Came from 6 earned runs and then after giving up none the last game.